Hey, what's up guys? It is me, Molt, from the channel Gaming with Molt. Welcome to another episode on the Clash Army channel, guys. Today I'm going to be doing some base reviews. It's a very requested thing. A lot of people love base reviews. I got a couple different Town Hall levels in here for us to go over. If you guys want a chance to be reviewed, go ahead and send emails to basereviewswithmolt@gmail.com. Very easy, base reviews with Molt. And you might have an opportunity to get reviewed. I'm looking over at my email right now, and I have 1,000 emails in there, so you might not get reviewed. If you don't, just try and take the tips that I show you on these bases and use them for your own base. So right now what I'm going to do is, we're in Photoshop right now, so I'm going to get us a brush that we can draw with and pick out a color. Why don't we go with like a pink or something so it'll stand out. And we're going to go ahead and review some of these bases. So my pin's working, so we are good to go. So this is a Town Hall 9, level 101, Daniel Findlay. The layout's pretty good. His Town Hall is super close right here for people to pick off, but I mean, that's fine. Obviously, this is a farming base. As you can see, he has his clan castle in the middle, and it's full, which is awesome, guys. If you're having a farming base and you're in an active clan, you always want your clan castle in the middle. You can see his mortars are triangulated around the base so that they cover the entire thing. That's always very, very key to make sure that your splash damage covers the entire base. You can see his wizard towers, which are the other form of splash damage, do the exact same thing, and they are looking really, really good in the way that they're laid out right now. He does need to upgrade his wizards as well as some of his other defenses, but I mean, that's always going to happen. He's level 101 probably because he donates a lot, which is really, really good. I mean, it's good to donate. But let's continue working our way around his base. So you can see his 2 expos are spaced out in the middle as well, and his king and queen are in here, which is key. A lot of people don't put their king and queen in the middle, but I think that is very important because it really, really deters people from attacking you, because your troops have to get in the walls in order to activate the king and queen unless they're kind of working their way out. So I always tend to try and put them in the middle. Sometimes I don't. It just depends on what's important at the time. But from a defense standpoint, it's very good to have them like that. We can continue working our way around and see that he is archer, cannon, archer, cannon, archer, cannon, archer, and cannon, which is perfect. That's exactly what you want to do with your point defenses. You want them to be spread out because archer towers also attack air troops. Cannons don't, so you need them spread out all the way around the base. Sometimes I'll attack bases and see like one side with a bunch of cannons on it, and yeah, it might look kind of cool, but it doesn't intimidate these fake troops. You actually need to spread out your archers and your cannons. Overall, this is a really good base. He's still working on upgrades and whatnot. The layout is pretty good. His base is covered well by the air defenses as well. And yeah, overall, Daniel, it's looking really, really good. I would definitely give it a good rating. So yeah, keep pushing up there. Definitely upgrade your splash defenses. It looks like your mortars are maxed. Work on those wizards and you'll be good to go. Let's move on to a Town Hall level 7. This is King Leonidas, level 60. This is a trophy base. If I was at Town Hall 7, I wouldn't really do trophy bases unless you're trying to, I don't know, you're only at 1,300, so it just depends on what you're trying to get out of it. Personally, I wouldn't do trophy bases until I get to Town Hall 8. Sometimes I build them for you guys because they're requested, but otherwise, you know, whatever. So you have your Town Hall in the middle. Your mortars are in a straight line, however, which isn't good. So they won't cover the base too well. Honestly, I would take your mortar, put it right down here, take this one, put it right down here, because then that's going to at least triangulate them a little bit to make that better. Or you could, let's see. No, that's probably the best idea to do, and then bring the wizard towers in. Your air defenses, I wouldn't put those in the middle personally. Depends on if you get attacked by a lot of air troops. I don't. At Town Hall 7, I can't imagine what kind of air troops you're going to get attacked by unless people are using a lot of dragons. But I rarely see air troops. So I would almost move those out and then move your wizard towers maybe in the middle or something along those lines. It is good to see that you have your clan castle within the walls. I would even consider moving it in further if you can, just to help protect it. I just had to pop my shoulder. One thing that I do find weird about this base is this random cannon down here. I would try and put that inside the walls somewhere. I'm not really sure where you have these extra little walls here to help deter people from spawning in, but the cannon's kind of weird in there. But I mean, overall, the base doesn't look too bad. It's laid out okay. The symmetry is the best part about it. But I would definitely move your mortars out and your wizards over. And if I were you, I would take your air defenses out of the middle. Maybe even put your air defenses over here where the wizards were going to go, and then bring your wizard towers into the middle. Because in my opinion, they're more important than the air defenses. Because more troops, whatever. Because wizard towers can attack air troops as well. So I would definitely put those in the middle. Overall, it's not a bad base for a level 60 King Leonidas. So keep upgrading. Looks like you've upgraded everything fairly well for where you're at. Just keep on pushing and you'll get there. Let's move on to a Town Hall 10. This is red. Level 105, and he has a farming base as well. You can see that it's very symmetrical, which I love. I love symmetry in bases. The core of this is pretty gnarly. It has all those X-bows in it, and they can definitely reach really, really far. They probably reach a good portion of the base, somewhere around that little line right there. So that's a good, strong core right there. And other stuff that's good that I'm noticing is it's going to take a lot of wall breakers to get people into where the resources are. So all of these walls right here, it's all going to take multiple wall breakers just to get into 1/4 of the loot. So that's really, really good that it's spread out around the base. That's important at higher levels to spread out your loot like that. Otherwise, people are going to be able to just break in and steal a lot. So you want to spread it out because then it's going to take a full attack from one entire side. Maybe from like this side, then somebody could get 2 of these. They could get 2 sets of resources, but otherwise they're not going to get too much. It looks like you've upgraded really, really well. I do like to see the mortars are triangulated. They look a little bit weird because of where this one is, so it's not really a full triangle like that. But that's not that big of a deal. Your wizards are around the base really well. You do need to upgrade a lot, though, for Town Hall 10. Your wizards are, I think, or your wizard towers are 2 levels back, maybe even, no, they're 3 levels back. So you definitely need to get those up. Wizards are so important. Looks like you have one of your archer towers up, and then your other archer towers are all different levels. Like this one's still really, really low. So, but you probably just got it when you leveled up, so that's fine. But definitely work on your splash defenses. Your mortars can be upgraded as well as your wizards. And then I would go with archer towers, so on and so forth. But the layout of this, like I was saying, looks really, really good. You have good coverage with the mortars, you have good coverage with the wizards, and you have good coverage with the air defenses, and you have good coverage with the Teslas as well. It's a very symmetrical base, which I love seeing. So great job on this one, Red. I wouldn't do too much. I would just upgrade. All your walls are looking pretty good for a lot of Town Hall 10s that are out there. So good job. Keep upgrading. I would do wizards next, and then you'll be good to go. The last base for today is Farrakhan Nightwing. He's a Town Hall 8. And I love the symmetry of this base. Sometimes I feel like bases look like mine that I've made before, and I'm not sure if they are because I've made so many. But I really like this base. Town Hall right there in the Town Hall. Clan Castle right there in the middle, which is good to see. And then again with the point defenses, cannon, archer, archer, cannon. So he switched this up. So I would actually switch these 2 right down here. We'll make a little clear palette for you. So I would switch these 2 just so that you can have even coverage. And then up here, you have all these cannons in a row. I would almost bring this archer tower in and move that cannon out or something, but that's way too many cannons to have over there on that side. So definitely work on that. You do have great symmetry and triangulation with the mortars and the wizard towers, as you can see right there, so that's awesome. Good job with that. Same with your air defenses. They're triangulated around the base as well, so you're doing really well with that. The walls look good. You can still upgrade them again, but it's higher than a lot of Town Hall 8 walls. I like the layout of your resources, but I'm a little curious as to why you have elixir in the middle, but now as I talk about it, it's because you are trophy pushing, obviously, so you need your elixir for your troops. So keep trophy pushing, but that's interesting at the same time because you're up in Crystal 2, but your Town Hall is right down here at the bottom, so you know, I might switch it up and shoot, I don't really know why you are protecting your elixir unless you're trying to upgrade some sort of troop. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Farrakhan Nightwing, your base looks really good. Love the symmetry of it, man. Your defenses are upgraded relatively well. I would just keep on pushing and keep on going. You're doing great. One of the better bases. And yeah, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to be reviewed, send your a high-res picture with the level that you are in the town hall that you are to basereviewswithmolt@gmail.com, and I'll try and get to it. I hope that you guys learned a lot, and if you didn't, well, I'm sorry. But as always, guys, make sure that you keep calm and clash on for me, all right? I'll see y'all later.